Here are some of the most unique experiences you can try in Tokyo.
From watching Japanese legends in action to renting a Japanese dad for the day and visiting themed eateries with a twist, these are some of the craziest things you can do in Tokyo. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. First up, we have one of Japan's greatest traditions.
It is, of course, Sumo. Now, there are 3 tournaments held throughout the year in Tokyo during the months of January, May, and September. So if you are in the city during that time, coming here to the stadium and watching a tournament is an absolute must.
In Tokyo, the Grand Sumo tournaments take place at Ryogoku Kokugikan, a historic arena that has showcased sumo for over a century. The atmosphere here is electric. All you hear are the thunderous sounds of the sumo wrestlers clashing and the roaring crowd. Once the matches start, it's pure adrenaline. Each sumo wrestler tries to force their opponent out of the ring or make them touch the ground with anything other than their feet. The matches may be short, but the tension, strategy, and the sheer energy of the crowd makes every second unforgettable. But if your trip to Japan doesn't align with tournament dates, or if tickets are hard to come by, don't worry, because there's another incredible way to experience the world of sumo up close. So it's time to leave the stadium behind and head to the stables. In Tokyo, you can book a sumo practice tour, which allows you to experience the intense training of sumo wrestlers firsthand in a heya, otherwise known as sumo stables. These are the heart of a sumo wrestler's life. It's where they live, eat, and train day in and day out. The day begins at the crack of dawn, so we can witness their intense morning practice sessions. Here you get to see wrestlers perfecting techniques like tachiai, the explosive clash at the start of every match, and testing their strength in intense sparring sessions. The stable master, often a retired sumo champion, oversees every move. Their role is not just to coach, but to instill the discipline and spirit that defines sumo wrestling. Although these sumo wrestlers aren't the ones in the top Makuuchi division, watching these athletes up close like this is incredible, a rare glimpse into the dedication it takes to become a sumo wrestler. So, if you're looking for a raw, vibrant, and historical experience, seeing Japan's national sport really is it. Next up, we're diving into one of Tokyo's most exhilarating and culturally rich traditions, Japanese festivals, otherwise known as Matsuri. Starting with Sanja Matsuri. Held every May in Asakusa, this is one of Tokyo's biggest and most boisterous festivals. It celebrates the 3 founders of Sensoji Temple and fills the streets with raw energy and excitement. Over 100 mikoshi, otherwise known as portable Shinto shrines, are paraded through the streets, each carried by groups of locals who are chanting, swaying, and giving it everything they've got. It's loud, chaotic, and absolutely electrifying. The locals usually take turns to do this, and even fight each other for the chance to carry them. The whole area transforms into a giant street party, packed with food stalls, festival games, and music performers. Nearly 2 million people visit Asakusa over the 3 days of this festival, but Sunday is always the most chaotic and exciting day to witness. The sense of community here is incredible. Carrying these mikoshi isn't just about strength, it's about tradition, pride, and celebrating the spirit of Asakusa. Next up is the Kurayami Matsuri, otherwise known as the Darkness Festival. Held in Fuchu, this ancient celebration is over 1,000 years old and takes place at the historic Okunitama Shrine. This festival has a rather different vibe from Sanja Matsuri. Because a lot of the action happens at night, there's more of a mystical element to it. Each float is uniquely decorated with its own colors and costumes illuminated by glowing lanterns and lights. Late at night, the portable shrines are carried through the streets to the rhythmic beat of huge taiko drums. The streets also transform into a massive food fair. From grilled skewers to yakisoba noodles, there's so much delicious food to enjoy here. So, if you want to witness crazy passionate locals bringing high energy to the streets, make sure to check out which festivals are happening during your trip to Tokyo.
It's Sunday, we are at Yoyogi Park to see the Strangers, otherwise known as Tokyo's Rockabillies.
This legendary rockabilly crew has been keeping the spirit of 1950s rock and roll alive for over 3 decades since they were founded. And every Sunday afternoon, they turn Yoyogi Park into a retro dance floor. But for the Strangers, rockabilly isn't just a performance, it's a lifestyle. From their greaseback pompadour hairstyles, leather jackets, and signature moves, everything they do screams vintage cool. Getting to watch them is amazing. Their routines are sharp, fast, and full of attitude, making it impossible not to stop and watch or even join in. The Strangers are part of a larger story. Back in the 1980s, Tokyo's rockabilly scene exploded in Harajuku's pedestrian paradise, or Hokoten. Groups like the Strangers turned the streets into a dance floor, inspiring generations of fans. Though the Hokoten days are gone, the Strangers have kept the spirit alive. Today, they're one of the last rockabilly crews still performing regularly, proving that this subculture is far from fading away. So, if you want to see these legends, visiting the clock tower in Yoyogi Park on a Sunday afternoon offers the best chance to see them.
So, an izakaya is a traditional Japanese bar which serves drinks and light snacks. They're casual places where locals go after work, and they range in different sizes and even themes. Some are tiny little hole in the walls which barely fit about 6 people, and some are decked out in the wildest decor, as you can see right behind me. For the purpose of this video, it was only right that we showed you one of the most unique ones in the whole city. So, this is vegetable izakaya Genki Kanda, and it is decked out in all these little trinkets and toys which the owner has collected over the decades.
Walking in, the first thing you'll notice is the maximalist decor. The walls, floor, and even the ceiling are covered in colorful collectibles. It's like stepping into a time capsule of quirky Japanese nostalgia. The next thing you'll notice is the chef and owner, often seen in a kimono and a colorful beard with fairy lights in it. But this izakaya isn't just about its funky vibe. Unlike most Japanese izakayas where meat and fish dominate the menu, Yasai Izakaya Genki flips the script. Over here, it's all about fresh seasonal vegetables prepared with creativity and care. Menu highlights include the Japanese rolled omelette, yakisoba noodles, stir-fried mushrooms and aubergine, avocado and cherry tomato salad, their signature potato salad, and okonomiyaki made with mescaline greens and brown rice.
I think the reason why coming to a themed izakaya like this is so essential to your Tokyo list is because you get such a window into the owner's life.
These immersive spots provide a real glimpse into the owner's personality and passions. The owner and his wife were warm, lively, and engaging, cheerfully sharing drinks and conversations with their customers, making everyone feel like part of the family. And this is something you'll find in so many themed izakayas across Tokyo. It's about more than just eating and drinking, it's about connection, sharing dishes, swapping stories with friends or even strangers, and just soaking in that welcoming, homey atmosphere. You know when you have a deadline for work, but you're too distracted to get it done? Well, this next place might just be the perfect place for you.
This cafe won't let you leave until you finish all your work.
This is Manuscript Writing Cafe, a place which is designed to combat procrastination.
But don't be fooled, this isn't your regular co-working space because the owner actually interacts with you, checking up on your progress regularly.
Okay, so here's how it works. When you enter, the owner will ask you to write down your goals and intended completion time. Then comes the fun part. You get to pick your level of accountability, from mild check-ins to more frequent progress updates. And once you're committed to your goal, there's no turning back because you cannot pay until you get the work done. The owner tells us that some people have even had to stay later than operating hours.
I have a YouTube script to write in exactly 2 hours, and if I don't finish it in time, I'm pretty sure I won't be let out, so we better go inside.
Let me give you a little desk tour. Firstly, we have a lovely wooden desk with some divider partitions in between each, so you have that privacy. A phone stand, a laptop stand, and over in the corner there are various drinks to choose from which come free.
The cafe's fee is 150 yen for the first 30 minutes and 300 yen per hour thereafter. The ambiance here is all about focus, so expect a distraction-free environment except for in the bathroom. The walls are covered in retro tech from the 90s and early 2000s. It's literally like you're stepping into a time capsule of forgotten gadgets, adding a fun and unexpected twist to your toilet visit. After working hard, I managed to complete my task.
And I'm done.
Owner Takuya Kawai is such a great guy. His warmth and encouragement is what makes this place so special.
Long range runner needs a coach with a bicycle.
Yeah.
So running and coach is more speed.
Yeah.
I'm in the coach.
Motivational coach.
Yes. More important things is no relation between us, me and customer.
Yeah.
I'm not a boss.
Yeah.
Not a teacher.
And for this reason, this cafe is truly one of the most unique in Tokyo. I am about to rent a Japanese dad for the day. Weird, yes, and this is exactly why we're going to do it and find out what the hell this experience is all about.
Rent-a-dad services are part of a growing trend in Japan's rental family industry, where you can hire people to play specific roles in your life. Booking a dad is surprisingly simple. I use the Osan rental service site, where you can browse profiles, read reviews, and choose the right person for your needs. Once you've made your choice, you'll arrange a meeting location, often a neutral spot like a cafe or a park. We decided to meet in Tokyo's buzzing neighborhood of Ueno.
I'm excited, I'm nervous. Let's go meet my Japanese dad.
This is Natori-san, and I chose him because
you had a kind face, and also in your photos you looked really happy and kind.
And on top of that, he's lived overseas for 28 years, so can speak fluent English.
Yeah, how long have you been doing the rental service for? 2 years, okay.
Natori-san explains that most of the requests he receives are for fatherly guidance during life's milestones or simply a non-judgmental and comforting presence.
Some people ask me for going to the shopping together.
Oh yeah? Okay. Is it mainly women or is it a balance between the two?
70% women.
70% women, okay.
But Natori-san also explains that some of the requests he receives are pretty out there.
To give a massage or something, but I refuse.
Oh wow, men want massages? Wait, you give a massage to them? No, they give a massage to you?
Please,
no.
Sometimes it's just for the old man.
Yeah.
Attending a wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
One man asked me to attend to meet with part-time.
Okay. Part-time lover.
These dad rental services operate with strict boundaries to ensure safety and professionalism, so romantic or inappropriate requests are strictly off limits. As we walk through Ueno Park, we pass by a few temples and shrines. Fulfilling his fatherly role, my Japanese dad taught me the correct procedure when visiting one, like how to correctly purify my body when entering, and how to properly pray.
Tell them where are you from, the exact address, as well as the name.
Oh, you don't wish for what you want. You don't wish for prosperity, good health. You don't do that. Really?
Just for thank you.
Oh.
Appreciate your protect something.
Yeah.
After wholesome activities, it was time to take my Japanese dad to Ameyoko Market.
Too early for a drink?
Oh, it's okay. I don't drive, right?
Okay.
生ビール2つとウーロン茶あります？すいません。No. Cheers. Bye.
After a few drinks, I decided to take my Japanese dad out for lunch. Because nothing says bonding with your new dad like sharing some delicious Wagyu beef and for him to teach you how to properly open wooden chopsticks. While it might seem crazy and unconventional, after spending the afternoon with Natori-san, it became clear that these fatherly rental services can offer a unique, positive, and fulfilling experience for many. And there you have it, some of Tokyo's craziest experiences. Whether it's the chaos, the charm, or the wonderfully unexpected, this city never fails to surprise. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more unique hotels, local eateries, hidden gems, and extraordinary experiences around the world.